And just like that, another one has joined the ghosts. So sad. So disheartening to see you turn on each other just like this. And unfortunately, I would love to say it's done, but something else happened last night. No. You see, after all the shields were used up at the murder barn, everyone was open for murder. Because the last murder that happened was a public murder. And the neon party sure was fun, wasn't it? But, like I told you to start, the neon party was just a party. And I told you guys to have a good time, to drink, to dance, to not worry about it. Because the public murder happened in the last 30 minutes. Right here, inside this very murder barn. Players, the killers were tasked with some very subtle task, to which the player with a red sticker on their back was killed. Justin, tell me more about what you found.
I was just helping Lucas out. He had a little red dot on the back of his thing, so I was like, oh, here, let me take this off of you.
We had a talk last night.
I don't promise you.
Oh,
We had a talk last night.
Lucas! I know you were worried about your picture frame, but now, what's it matter to anyone? You will join Tim as a ghost. Thank you. Players, welcome to your next competition. Now, this competition will include both active players and both inactive players. Players, next to me is my Wheels of Vomit. If you watched season 1, you'll remember that I was pouring bugs on people's heads while asking them some pretty serious questions. We're gonna do the same, except this time we exchange bugs for whatever that is. So, one by one, you will come up here and I will ask a question. Should your answer match the answer of the rest of your teams, you will win a point. Should it not match, you will win nothing. For every question that matches, you will add $6 to the prize pot, potentially adding $250 to the prize pot, bringing it to a total of $950 to be won at tonight's finale. When I ask the questions, however, you must, and when I say must, you must, spin the Wheel of Vomit. Here's how it works. You'll stand in front of the Wheel of Vomit and you will spin. The first food that your arrow points to in the inside circle is your condiment. Right there, I think that's apple cider vinegar.
Oh.
Then you spin it again and see the next food you're gonna pair with your apple cider vinegar. So for me, that looks like a birthday cake muffin dipped in apple cider vinegar. Now, should you not eat, you won't win the point. That point will be deducted. If you get it wrong, you will spin twice and have to eat twice to neutralize and not go negative. The team with the highest amount of points will go to my armory, and I highly recommend going to my armory today because it is the last armory and includes the most powerful powers to come to the game yet, including a raise from the dead power and an alibi power, as well as a murder shield and maybe something else, who knows. Vomit bags are included. If you need one, just come run here or just throw up right there to the left of you. The first question is, who on your team is the biggest follower? Rachel, who on your team is the biggest follower?
I voted for myself because I think that I have kind of followed the tides of the team.
Team Rachel, who on your team is the biggest follower?
So we put myself, since I think people always think I'm following Nick, so, but.
Rachel, you and your team mismatched, and now you're going to have a nice mismatch yourself, but not just one, twice. Your first combo, please spin the dial to select your condiment. Wonderful, Rachel. I hope you like hot sauce. Rachel, spin it again for the food item. Wonderful. Green beans and hot sauce. Come on, Rachel. Yeah. I would say 3 or 4 of those. Green beans and hot sauce, ma'am.
Got it, yeah, you the best.
Easy. Easy. Yeah, Rach. Easy.
That's bestie right there, Team Rachel.
Easy. Very impressive, Rachel. This time, your first spin will be the food that you pick.
Oh, a donut.
Cinnamon donuts!
Oh, yeah.
That sounds delicious. I wonder what goes good on them. Mind you, folks, I am sort of sweet, and in between, checks and balances, and in between the condiments, there is space. So if you don't land on a condiment and you get the empty space, you do not have a condiment.
Oh, that's an empty space right there, Jackson.
Rachel, please eat that cinnamon donut.
You better eat.
Good job, Rachel. You have completed your turn, and you may sit with the remainder of your team. Justin, who on your team is the biggest follower?
Jackson, I would have to say myself is the biggest follower. Usually, if I try to say something, everyone just goes, "Oh, dang, that's crazy. Well, that's crazy." And then,
Team Justin, reveal your answer for the biggest follower.
We put Justin.
The point isn't locked in until Justin locks some food. Justin, please spin your wheel. Bread and butter pickles. My favorite.
what does bread and butter mean?
It tastes like bread and butter.
Oh!
Please spin for your condiment. Justin, please try some bread and butter pickles, my personal favorite. I'm jealous. Pass me a forkful,
I was thinking about Chick-fil-A, #1 sandwich, no pickles, so this is just making up for that.
Justin, congratulations. You're the first team to add 1 point to your team and add $6 to the prize pile. Ben, who did you say is the biggest follower on your team and why?
I said John because he was just always very quiet.
Breathe.
The most obvious and typical.
Yeah.
Ben, the first food you have is pretzels. It is empty. And all you need to do is eat a pretzel.
1, 2?
3 if you'd like.
I'll eat those.
While you're chewing, we can find your second combo. The first spin is food. Cheetos.
I'm gonna snack on.
And nothing. All right, Ben, please eat your Cheeto and join the rest of your team. You will not go negative. However, you still have 0 points.
No.
I wrote myself.
We wrote Rebecca.
Thank God!
Please spin the wheel of vomit. Cheetos.
Woo, Cheeto.
And Cheetos. Enjoy the Cheetos, darling.
Nice.
Not everything has to be so bad. Will the next players from each team step forward? Please write the name of the following person. Who cares the most about how they're being perceived on your team?
I put myself.
Picked Rachel.
Wonderful. Potato chips dipped in apple cider vinegar.
Don't smell the ingredients.
Delicious, Jackson.
Green beans, sir. All y'all getting your greens in.
Green.
Team Rachel loving the green beans.
They're cold.
Well, they're not warm, Nick, and they're not toasted
Honestly, the
either.
chip with the vinegar was better.
Understood.
So I hope this is right. I said Ashley, and that's because you won the floor, and then you were first moved here, so I was like, does she care what people think and whatever, so I hope I'm not fucking wrong here, so please say you put Vince.
We decided that after we were all at that first round table and I kind of got the pile on, we went Ashley.
Wonderful. Pickles.
I'm ready to go.
Empty.
Can I pick? I want a condiment.
Oh no!
How did that happen?
Thank you, Daniel. That sure is unfortunate.
I thought it was pretty obvious. Sam.
Team John.
I also think me would have been the most obvious, so we also said me.
Yes.
Wonderful. Pretzels and hot sauce. Big on scoop.
Good one.
Thank you, John. You have added a point to your team.
I picked myself because I'm a chronically anxious girly, and I know that Rebecca knows I'm a chronically anxious girly.
We chose Sydney.
Beets and teriyaki sauce.
Tasty.
All right, take your bite, dip it in, big swig.
Oh
The tools.
That's a bad bitch. How was it? Woo!
It was bad. Thank you for asking.
All right, updated rules for this round. Should the arrow land on an empty condiment space, that means you could choose the condiment to your right or the condiment to your left, but you must have a condiment. The question is, who exaggerated the most about their abilities this game? Team Zach, please show your answer.
This person was throwing out a lot of conspiracy theories, but none of them really landed, so Luke.
We picked Zan because we just thought that was going to be the name that was called out.
Enjoy that, Zach. Wonderful. Ashley, who did you choose and why?
I think there's someone in this game who's taken a lot of credit for banishing killers when they really haven't been that convincing or they're just loud. And so I went Xanthi.
Well, I like to think I know Ashley quite well at this point, and we also thought she would say Xanthi as well.
The mayonnaise.
Wonderful. Delicious.
Well, I chose this person because I sort of kind of forgot the question, but something about a competitor who's dipping and doing. And so my answer was Xanthi.
I know the obvious answer for everyone is also me, so I also put us.
Delicious.
So I went for the baddest bitch, my best name.
Period.
We went with Xanthi.
Can I do a combo?
Sure, if you like, you can. Who hides behind bigger personalities to make their way through the game? Lucas, please reveal your answer.
I put Brie.
We also selected Bree.
Hell no.
Wonderful.
I also said Bree. Felt like that was self-explanatory.
We said Bree.
Wonderful.
Prunes, I think.
Prunes. And either hot sauce or mayonnaise.
What's like more disgusting, you think?
Probably the mayonnaise with prunes.
He loves it.
That's revolting.
I decided to go with Zach.
We didn't really talk about a reason. We just all said Luke.
I ain't pressed. No stress. No press. No stress. Number 2. Good.
Justin's ready.
I went with the person whose loyalty to another is unquestioned, and also that person's very loud and outspoken. I went with Bree.
We are a match. We have selected Brie.
Amazing. You have earned another point for your team. In order to lock it in, you must spin your wheel of vomit.
God, my mom would be so proud.
Beets and apple cider vinegar.
Vinegar beets.
Delicious. Thank you, Sam. In the event of a tie after this round, the top 2 teams will compete in my tiebreaker. Who of all the players is the most manipulative? Shelby, who do you think is the most manipulative and why?
I think they're more strategic manipulative. I think that this is what my team would have picked, but I said Zan.
But Xanthi.
Wonderful. You have added 1 point to your team. Shelby, if you would like to lock it in. Your food is birthday cake muffins, and your condiment. All right. It's pink icing with beet juice.
With beet juice is crazy.
Delicioso.
You got girl.
You got chops.
It's down, but
I don't think this is a surprise. I take Xanthi.
It's also not a surprise. We knew she was going to say Xanthi.
Wonderful. Y'all have added a 5th point to your team if Ashley eats the foods. Ashley, please spin. Ashley, you've got the mini donuts.
Perfect.
And those pair eloquently with yellow mustard.
Love it.
She said, love that. That's our girl. That's her right there.
Ashley, you have added 1 point to your team, and your team's officially at 5 points.
I think one of the most, I'm not gonna say manipulative, I'm not here to, be too crazy on people, but I think one of the other most strategic players in the game is Nick, so I said Nick.
I understand.
Clock it. Good answer, good answer.
Team Ben, who did you choose?
So, I went for a similar option. His right hand, Rachel.
Kind of spicy.
Spicy? Why is it spicy?
Bread and butter pickles. And
Icing?
icing with beet juice.
Sorry. Is that enough for everybody?
That's enough.
I can eat pickles with anything, that's bomb.
I love that. Tim, please reveal your answer.
Xanthi.
Team Rebecca, please reveal your answer.
Went for a match. Xanthi.
Congratulations, you have the chance of locking in on 1 more point, which in that case, you will be tied with Team Justin. Pickles. And you get to pick barbecue sauce or soy sauce. Wonderful. Thank you, Tim. Rebecca and Justin, both of your teams have 5 points. I'm going to ask you a question. The player closest to the actual amount of minutes without going over will be the winner and will go to my armory and potentially get themselves a murder shield, a raise from the dead power, an alibi power, and another power I don't feel like saying just yet. Players, in minutes, how long has it been since I picked the killers? Go ahead. Put your pens down. Justin, in minutes, how long has it been since I've picked the killers?
Jackson, I believe it's been approximately 37 and a half hours. I rounded down to make sure I didn't go over. I went with 2,200 minutes.
2,200 minutes, says my boy Justin. Rebecca, what did you say?
I said 2260.
So we've got 2,200 and 2,260. Super close. Before me stand 2 very distinct teams. A team made up of outlaws and ghosts alike, and a team with mostly active players. Now this, Armory folks, will change the game for the rest of the competition. The correct amount of minutes since I picked the killers was 2,307. You ate 10. Rebecca, I want to crack a beer so bad right now. That was stressful. Rebecca, you have earned your team a trip to the armory, where 4 distinct powers lie, including a murder shield. Mind you, folks, I do still have to add one more thing. Yesterday, somehow, someway, somebody received the power of a double vote. The double vote has not been used and is still at play. Thank you. Rebecca, not only are you part of the winning team, but now you get to enter my armory. Rebecca, inside my armory are 5 boxes, 3 of which contain special powers, 2 of which do not. Should you pull a box that has a power, I will have you open that box right in front of me. Should you pull out a power, I will explain exactly how it works. Are there any questions? Thanks, Rebecca. Rebecca, please open your box. Congratulations, Rebecca. You have won the Raised from the Dead power. Would you like to hear how that works?
Yes, please.
Rebecca, at the beginning of any of the following snake pits, when I ask if someone has a power they'd like to use, you may stand up and say you'd like to use your Raised from the Dead power. That gives you the power to choose one ghost from previous murders that you would like to participate in that snake pit. And that ghost, their vote will be included.
Okay, I like that. Awesome.
Thanks, Rebecca.
Thank you.
Sam, congratulations. You are on the winning team from last competition. In a moment, Sam, you'll go inside, grab the box, and stand right back in front of me.
Okay. Great.
Thank you, Sam.
Yes.
Congratulations, Sam. You've earned yourself a murder shield, and you cannot be murdered at the next murder barn. You may keep it to yourself or tell anyone you'd like. Congratulations on winning the last competition. How's it feel?
Feels amazing.
That's such an important moment, too, in the competition.
Moment.
I understand. Are all of you and your team aligned?
We are aligned.
Love to hear it. What are you aligned on?
That we are just excited that this might be a Lazarus moment for me.
Amazing. Tim, please enter my armory and choose a box. Tim, you have received the power of the mute. Since you are a non-active player and a ghost, you must give it to an active player of your choosing. That player gets to decide whose voice is taken away at the snake pit.
Mute? I have the power of mute.
Dan.
So much for no good deed goes unpunished.
I'd say so. Congratulations, Dan. You have won the power to go into my armory, and I would say if it happened at any point in the game, now is a good time to do it.
I've heard my name around a little bit.
Who'd you hear it from?
Honey. Luke.
And are you gonna gun for Luke?
I'm not gonna gun for anybody, but I have some facts about the secret traitor that I'll be presenting.
Can't wait to hear them. Well, my dear. Dan, please open your box. Congratulations, Dan. You have won the power of the alibi, granting you safety for yourself at the next banishment or a player of your choosing. Lucky, ain't it? Thanks, Dan. You may leave my armory. You may share that information with your team or not. That's up to you.
What team?
Sydney.
Jackson.
Congratulations on making it on the winning team and coming to my armory again. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
You're back.
I know I could have 2 powers by the end of this.
So you could be the most powerful player in the game right now with a double vote and whatever this may be here. I'm sorry, Sydney. You have received no power, but you still have that double vote.
That's right.
Thank you, Sydney. Players. Before you stand each other that are still left in the snake pit. However, you'll see that we came here with one less than expected. Players, your fellow player Xanthi has self-eliminated. You will not know her identity, and we will leave it at that. Now, before we continue, are there any powers that anyone would like to use? Please stand up now.
I have the power of mute. I am a ghost, and so I cannot exercise this power myself, and so I must gift this power to an inactive innocent. I hope and know that to be Sam.
Sam, with the power of mute, you must now choose who is not allowed to talk in this snake pit.
In this snake pit. I hate to do this to this person because I love talking to them. But Nick, you gotta be quiet. What the hell?
Nick, as such, you have been silenced at this snake pit. However, you may still cast a vote. Are there any other powers that wish to be put at play?
I will.
Please stand in the center.
Go ahead, Papa.
The Dunham King.
I got to go to the armory today, thanks to my beautiful team. And I got a little thing with an A on it. Ironic, the letter A, like a scarlet letter, which I feel like I walked in with on my back today. Probably from some bullying ghosts, coincidentally to my back. This is the power of an alibi. You cannot get rid of me in this.
Dan, as such, may not be banished in today's snake pit. Are there any other powers that anyone wishes to use? And with that, you may begin your discussion.
I think we should start with Sam and maybe explain a little bit why you chose Nick for the mute.
I had a feeling that Nick was going to come for someone that I don't think is a killer. And I think there are other people here that we should work to get out. Because I think there are some killers here in our midst.
Who? Real. Because unfortunately, I'm gonna be honest with everybody in the room here, because bitch, I'm an upfront player. Dan, your name was about everywhere. So that's how I was, all the evidence I had, and everything truly was pointing towards that. That's not an option on the table.
Sure.
Xanthi, I also heard Xanthi's name. Xanthi is also out of the game, but not the table. So I feel like coming in here, there is literally nothing. So I don't think at this point in the game, we can't just proceed in this round table to have like absolutely nothing. Right.
Okay.
So
then I think
I would love.
Yeah.
Right.
I think you should go.
Oh, you think I should go?
Yeah, and
Okay.
the reason for that is, I don't know you well, but you're awful quiet. But more importantly, you got commentary, but not game talk.
Oh, yeah, not being talked to you because I don't trust you.
Well, that's fine, because here we are. The reason I think you should go is because you're either a killer or you're playing dirty games with your friends. We don't have anything else here,
What dirty games?
so we might as well line up and send Luke packing. Because there are plenty of people
Okay,
here
so what's the-
that are not playing dirty games with the outliers that know.
I have some evidence. You came and talked to me and then read some stuff back earlier. I've seen it multiple times within a couple people of you guys' community. That's why I politely X'd out my own alliance, and I don't trust any of you guys at all. The only people I trust are right next to me, and you guys got rid of one of them today. So, therefore, in my honest opinion, you're my top suspect.
Okay.
So I trust Sam. I wholly trust Sam.
So that's
with
interesting because in the challenge, your common denominators were Rachel and Nick. So I'm just a little confused why
Yeah,
you're switching
because
up.
didn't I tell you that I just thought my alliances are out, and Nick is quite silent now because he's forced to be. Don't you think that like we did that for that could have been done for a reason? Because he was forcing a lot of these opinions going in different directions. We wanted to hear other people's opinions for a reason.
But can I hear why you put me down as most manipulative?
We had a conversation earlier.
But I thought we were good after that.
Yeah, no, we were. But then as the things started developing with the table, as I talked to Nick earlier, I thought things were just, you guys were all clicking. So I thought things were very developed that
At the table,
Okay,
at the table, at the game?
At the game, yeah.
Okay.
So honestly, personally, Rachel, I don't know if it's you. I don't know if it's Nick. You guys are personally one of my 2 top suspects.
Okay.
I also think you're a secret killer.
Let me just say this, and this should clear everything up. I'm a real ass bitch.
And Zach too, because Zach can.
If y'all want to go ahead and vote me the fuck out because I do not do stupidity. And I'm not going to sit here and force myself to stay in a game with stupid ass people. So if you really truly want to, go on ahead, fling my name, I'll stand right the fuck up there and I will say innocent, and you're all going to look stupid just like you look stupid when you voted out Dana.
Okay.
I don't play with stupidity.
You don't have to think he's a killer to vote him out either.
I feel like we're so off. I feel like we're so off.
There's
I
strategy,
feel like we're getting
dude.
way off track, to be honest.
I actually have one piece
No,
of
you interrupted me. Sorry. Can I talk? Can I finish my thought? I started first. Thank you. We still have one more regarding the 3 on the short list hint, right?
Yep.
I think Xanthi was on there, and she has self-eliminated, and Dan is now safe. I don't think that we can use that to our advantage in the snake pit, and for that reason, I still think, I'm so sorry that I have to say this, but Ken, you are still 50-50. We do not know. And I'm sorry, Bree, just the manipulative.
That's my top alliance, my second top alliance. You see how that looks for you? Do you see how that looks for you?
So let me
you
say-
are
let me
so
say something.
off
radar.
Let me say
How are
something
you
more
not off radar?
rational.
You're saying that's
But
a
let me
50-50,
say
but you
something-
haven't even talked to this man.
Let me say something
Talk to
more
the man.
rational.
I have talked to him.
Here's something more rational.
It's insane, Bree. I'm
a
sorry.
vote for
I'm not
Ken
capable.
is a throwaway vote.
Exactly.
I just spent time.
I don't think
No,
I
I just spent time with Ken last night. We're both outliers. We talked about how tricky this game is. We also talked about being tired and being okay. He's not a killer. He's an innocent.
And I came back into this game realizing that I am 50-50. Like, there is nothing I can do.
And he's been truthful about that.
And that's
He's
correct.
acknowledged my
And-
points, and we've been
But
fine.
that's why would he like?
And I think you
such
have
an honest
like
person.
Ken and
There's
I
no
have
reason-
never once been aligned this game. We love each other on a personal
I'm not
level, and we're
saying
gonna be
that. I'm
friends
not
after
saying
this.
that.
But I asked him for the
Correct,
shield last night. He said yes, and then he voted
I'm
for
not saying that. I'm
Xanthi.
just
And
saying,
that's
look at the way
fine.
it
That's
looks.
your decision.
Look
That's
at
your
the way it
vote.
looks.
But here's the thing, and you are right, because I was teetering, but then I did think after I did say yes, I was like, well, why do you need the shield? Because that doesn't make any sense to me, because Xanthi has really been headstrong in the game, and you know, that's nothing against you at all. But, and y'all know, because I have brought up a name today that I was going to go for, I was a little iffy on, and I was going to go for Dan. But he's obviously safe, and I don't know where to go now.
Me neither.
Quite
neither.
Literally, so I understand that I'm 50-50. Put me up there, I mean, it's gonna be a waste. But like, I don't know what else to do from here. And that really, I don't know what else to do.
If you don't know who to vote for, I would encourage everyone to think about how much outside manipulation you want in the rest of the game.
And I would just like
And
to
where it's
say,
gonna come
Bree,
from.
I have tried to like be aligned with you this whole weekend, and I just like everything that
You
comes
tried to
back.
be aligned with my alliance. That's what you did. You have only have really 2 conversations with me. If
I
I'm
don't
being
want to
honest.
vote. I don't want to put a woman up there today. I really don't. I really was going for like, let's get the girls to the end. I don't want to vote for
Honestly,
you.
that's where I'm at right
but
now.
you're
She did
throwing
say that
shit
to
my
me.
way nonstop.
I'm only throwing. I'm throwing stuff at your alliance. To be honest, I'm suspect of you, Nick. Okay. Sorry,
I mean, you just said me, but it's fine.
I already
As
told
a
you earlier
group.
that I was
As a
suspect
group.
of you because you have this. You asked for the shield and wanted the shield so bad.
All right, I think we've heard enough of this. Zach has something he wants to say.
Yeah, so I have one piece of evidence. It's not very much. I was going to vote for Dan tonight, but obviously you're safe. So the only real shred of anything that I have was from Ken on, I forgot, I think it was like the second statement. You mentioned that you saw something sus, or something froze for a second.
Yes, but that was, I had that it was with Justin, but I had that conversation with him. But it threw me off because to be honest, at that point in the game, I just was not paying attention enough to the point where I can even prove what I said that sounded sus to Justin. So at that moment, once Daniel and Luke started coming for me, I was like, okay, obviously I need to switch some things up here because I don't know what I'm doing.
So
And
that
right.
piece of evidence, which I guess may or may not have been edited. But the one thing I know for sure is that this red sticker was found on Lucas's back by Justin. So it's not much, but like he's the only person who actually touched the sticker.
No, I mean, listen, it's valid. Like, yeah, I pulled a sticker off of Lucas's back. I mean, truthfully, like, if you want to think I'm dumb enough to be a killer and be like, Lucas, I found a red dot on your back. Oh, what? The red dot means that you did it? Oh my gosh, what? Oh, that's crazy. Like, sure, I guess if I get banished for that, I get banished for that. I think that would be crazy. I've said from the beginning, I would crumble as a killer. Just even after the game when the tensions got high, I had to go and sit under a tree because I'm like, oh, I'm actually not a gamer. I'm actually a people pleaser. I just want to be friends with everyone. Like,
Sit under a tree.
So this is the greatest, coolest experience I've ever had in my life. Like, I am so grateful to be here. If that's the evidence that gets me, like, so be it. And there's nothing I can do about that.
I'm not working with much, to be fair.
Yeah.
I also think your reaction.
Wait, real quick. I would like to hear from Sydney and Rebecca because they're the only two that haven't spoke yet.
Yes. So today, when we were at the challenge, when I ran to the bathroom to go take a pee, I did see in the cabin, Justin, I'm so sorry, I did see in the cabin.
The dot is there on the cabin, yeah.
The dot is on the kitchen sink in that cabin. I don't know why it would be there. I don't think it's planted there, but I do think that whoever put the dot on Lucas had to take it off because I saw production and Lucas looking for it, and I think they took it in there. I sent Rebecca in afterward because I was like, oh, girl.
But wait, we know, I'm not understanding, I'm just asking a question. We know he took it off him, so why is it weird that he would have it?
I don't think he, I think whoever, and I do think Justin, I don't know who put that fucking dot, but there's some evidence. I think that whoever took the dot off of Lucas wasn't gonna throw it away in the murder barn because people would see it, it's a sticker. I think they took it back with them and then I think they got sloppy. And I think they got left behind.
Unless he literally
just took it off.
I was just gonna say, if I took a sticker off someone, there's a very good chance it goes in my pocket and goes with me where I go next. So I'm not following why that is suspect.
All I'm gonna say is if I was a killer and I was doing this sticker crap, I would not be that sloppy. Please give me some credit for that at least. I'm not the smartest guy here, but I'm at least better than that.
Well, I'm glad it wasn't revealed until Lucas revealed that, during the murder barn, because I had to sticker off it. I didn't know about it until that moment. Right?
I mean, he's wearing a black coat. I saw a red sticker on his back. I said, Lucas, let me get this off of you. I don't know.
I will. I'm not making the bus. I will say, speaking to Lucas, came up to me. I think you heard this conversation and said that he thinks it was you.
Yeah, no. Me and Lucas talked about that.
Which I could have sworn he was sitting by then, which is me trying to I really did think that because I saw you sitting. I didn't want to say hello to you because there's people I'm talking to currently. Yeah. Should they took and talk to me? But that on top of the dot in the cabin, I do feel is a little sus. But I don't know what conversation you had with Lucas after.
Yeah, I mean,
you can elaborate on that, I guess.
Yeah.
When I talked to him, he was like, "It's no one but Justin." And I was you have to think broader. Who else? Who was walking? Who was around? Who was coming in and out? Who were you getting food with? Open the brain. And he was like, "I can't think of anyone but Justin."
Listen, again, I've said it. If picking a red dot off of Lucas's back is what sends me, it's tough that we were gonna banish Xanthi tonight. We were gonna banish Dan. That's back-to-back people that we had unanimous that we can't do it. So everyone's here out in the open.
I don't know about unanimous.
Sorry. A majority.
Right.
Sorry. Fair call out.
A name going around without
no
anything.
one knows.
Right.
No one knows what you do in the pit.
No. Okay. Sorry. Rescind my
Justin.
statement. Withdrawn. The conversation.
I'm sorry. I didn't get in that conversation.
The conversation I had with Lucas is he's like, Justin, I grilled you last night. I looked you in your eyes and asked you 45 times if you were a killer. And I was like, Lucas, I promise you, I've never lied to you. I'm not a killer. I would not do that.
But I had the same conversation with Lucas every morning.
Rebecca, did you get a chance?
I didn't get a chance to speak. I'm sorry, I kind of spoke for her. We were that's not what I was going to call.
Sorry. Okay. So if we're bringing this red dot theory in, right, that the red dot's in there. No, Justin, how about you this time? So my red dot theory is, and I mean this with no disregard to Sam.
Yeah.
So earlier today, I was packing in my suitcases, preparing for tomorrow, and I hear a knock at the door. And I'm getting up because I'm sitting on the floor and I'm old. Well, not old, but trying to get up. And I'm getting up, and all of a sudden, I hear the person put the code in and just open the door. So I'm like, why did you knock if you were just gonna open the door?
Yeah.
So I thought that was a little suspicious, and that was after we had already done breakfast, and then that was right before the vomit challenge or whatever. And then when I came back in, that's when we saw the red dot. So it's did someone put it there to plant it, and the only person I could think of at the time who came in suspiciously to me was you. And I'm not trying to throw it at you, but I'm just saying that as a defense.
That's fine, but can I add one thing?
Yes.
First of all,
this will be the last statement.
But
I have one.
I've been sneaking Starburst ice flavored drinks from y'all's fridge all weekend.
That's totally fine.
And I knocked out of courtesy because I'm like, this is in my cabin, and then I was like, but I really want a Starburst drink, so I just boop, boop, boop.
Okay,
But separate from that, you'll all recall that about 30 minutes ago, I was like, no, you guys, the sticker happened at the neon party, and everyone was like, no, that's not what they said, you moron. It happened just 30 minutes now. Okay. I'm as innocent as they come. I'm a mother. Promise it's not me. It'll be a wasted vote.
It's not Justin. It's not.
Players, the time for discussion is over, and the time to seal somebody's fates on your little chalkboard has begun. Players, please write the names of the person you wish to banish. As a reminder, Dan cannot be banished. Players, one by one, I will ask you who you are voting for and why. The person with the most votes will stand in the center of my snake pit and reveal their true identity. Beginning with Dan, who do you vote to banish and why?
I voted for Luke just because you flat out said you would vote for me. That's all.
Okay, but everyone else did. Okay.
Rachel, who do you choose to banish and why?
There are some people who are still in the game that I'm just simply not going to vote for. It's just not what I'm going to do. I didn't want to put a woman up front either, and I hope that Bree, we can chat after this, because I'd love to.
I wanted to.
With that being said, I'm trying to just think statistically. I'm sorry, Ken.
Okay.
I have to vote for you.
Sam, who do you choose to banish and why?
I'm not sure he's the killer, but I want to play a pure game. It's my first game. I want it to be fair, and I want it to be fun, and I don't want it to be nasty, and I voted for Luke.
Thought she gave it nasty.
He'll be okay.
Nick, who do you choose to banish and why?
I think the
Sorry.
Please show. I can't. What? Justin. So currently, 1 vote. No, 2 votes Luke, 1 vote Ken, 1 vote Justin. Ken, who do you choose to banish and why?
I did select this person because they did come so hard for me with really no evidence, and I, again, was new to this game and trying to get to know people and bopping around and figuring it out. And I just feel like there was no evidence to go for me, but you were so 100% for one person, and that has never left me. I am sorry, Luke.
Bree, who do you choose to vote for and why?
I decided to vote for Luke. Based off everything that I've heard, he hasn't given a convincing enough story, so.
Rebecca, who do you choose to banish and why?
Okay, so I'll be honest, I really don't like my answer, and I kind of hate it, so I wrote it down and erased it. I was like, well, I can't change it, so I wrote the name down again. Rachel, I voted for you. I know, I'm shocked too. I don't know why. I am so, I literally am so mad at myself. I really have no anything. I still just find those. I don't know who the secret killer is.
Justin, who do you choose to banish and why?
I don't even know what anything is anymore. I don't know what's going on. Bree, I voted for you mostly because you came after Rachel, and that hurts my heart.
Sydney, who do you vote to banish and why?
My board is a mess because I wrote down like 2 names and then I had to pick one. I know I came in here with the red dot thing, and it's true, and I said it was from somebody sloppy,
Justin is not sloppy. I was not implying it was Justin. I was just coming with the evidence. And I have had conversations with other people, well, just one other person about this person, and I would like to have further conversations with her. But Sam, I voted for you just because.
You just keep coming
I know,
for me.
I know. We're gonna talk after this. We're gonna talk after this.
I don't think we need to.
I'm sorry.
Luke! Sam,
Yes.
I did not vote for you. I don't think you're a killer. I think you're just incredibly stupid.
No, guys. I mean,
that was an emotional moment. Take it from the top. Ken, I voted for you. I obviously saw from writing on the wall and other killers already together got won me. That was the only vote I could do, and I don't think it's you, but I knew I was going to go anyway because y'all had already established this little majority amongst whoever the killers are, so kind of know where to go.
Zach, who do you vote to banish and why?
This vote was mostly based off of secondhand vibes and sticker shock, but can't get over that red sticker, so I'm gonna go with Justin.
Luke, you have been banished from my snake pit. Please stand in the center and reveal your true identity.
All I can say, play stupid games, win stupid prizes, I'm an innocent.
Players, momentarily we will head to the murder barn, where another murder will be committed. However, it will not be just the killers who are writing names down. Innocents, amongst yourselves, you will decide 2 people that you wish to duel it out. You may be choosing a killer and not knowing it, or you may be choosing an innocent and not knowing it. The 2 people who receive the most votes will compete in a competition, just the 2 of them. The one that wins will come back, but not only be shielded from murder that round, but from banishment. The other person will become an outlaw.